So SelectCycler is now the most innovative solution for ventilation. What we're trying to do is piggyback on everything that you've bought and installed already and the operation of the house. So what we're doing is taking advantage of the air handler, bringing in fresh air from outside through typically a 6-inch, maybe an 8-inch duct. We've got a motorized stainless steel damper to control the ventilation. Then we're watching, our controller is watching the thermostat. So any heating or cooling calls, the air cycler is going to open up the damper and start counting time and flow to provide the ventilation for that hour's ventilation requirement by code. If we don't have enough time of heating and cooling, what we do is at the end of the hour, the controller calculates how much we need at the flow rate of the exhaust fan, and it turns on the whisper green. Now, if you're in the bathroom, when you turn on this, our fan connect switch can be the light switch. That becomes your occupancy sensor. So anytime someone walks into the bathroom, the fan comes on, which is what you want. The bathroom is your point source for pollution. You want that fan running. With a whisper green, you can flow up to 110 CFM and you can't hear it at 10 watts. Very efficient, and the homeowner's not disturbed. When you leave the bathroom and turn the light off, the fan will continue running for a delay time that this controller you can set to whatever you want. Continue cleaning that bathroom out. All of that's counted towards ventilation. You're in there too long, big long shower, and you overventilate, the controller will count it into the next hour. It'll kick that excess ventilation. So you're taking advantage of all the operation of the house that you're already doing. It's a combination of supply ventilation and exhaust ventilation. Supply ventilation has a lot of advantages. Nicely distributed, you're using existing ductwork, it's very inexpensive. However, our original products, you then bring on the central fan to provide supplemental ventilation if you didn't have enough heating or cooling calls. Sometimes the homeowners are annoyed with room temperature air or the blower coming on, and it's sometimes running a much more power-hungry fan. So exhaust, wonderful, very inexpensive. Inexpensive to buy, inexpensive to operate. It's a low wattage fan, but you don't get the mixing that you do, a whole house mixing or the whole house ventilation you do with supply. You also don't know where the fresh air comes from. This system, anytime the exhaust fan's on, we open the damper to know where the fresh air is coming from. So we've taken the best of both and eliminated the downside of both of them, and by combining the two, and now with sort of a hybrid of supply and exhaust solution. It's the lowest to purchase. Now the kit here is under $300 to the contractor. You're already buying a bath fan, so it's an installation cost, a damper, a duct, a couple $100. Lowest to purchase, lowest to install, lowest to operate, and invisible to the homeowner. So lowest in customer callbacks potentially. And nothing else in the market like it.
Would this have applications in, say, multifamily?
Absolutely. As long as you got a forced air system and a bathroom, this is a perfect solution. You can also run it in balanced mode. Multifamily, a lot of times you want to run balanced. So you can tell the controller, I want to run the exhaust fan anytime the central fan's on. So it's balanced. Multifamily, sometimes you get crosstalk with like smoker in one building. It leaks through the walls. I don't care how tight they are. By balancing it, not overpressurizing one unit, you don't blow the smoke. Like overpressurizing the smoker's unit, you won't be blowing the smoke into the adjacent unit. So multifamily, fantastic. In hybrid mode, if you really need to do balanced mode, it'll do that. In states that require balanced mode, it's the most efficient balanced way of doing balanced.